and today we have a resource guide on Enshrouded to find your basic few resources that you're going to start out with. So let's get into it. We're going to first start out with flint. Flint can be found all over the beginner woodlands area, and it kind of looks like it has a nice little coppery kind of design on it. You can find it in cliff faces, and you can find it pretty decently close to spawn. You just need to go over to the scrapper camp area for one location, and then there's many more throughout the world, so just keep an eye on the cliff sides and you should be able to find some. Then all you need to do is use a pickaxe and mine it, and that way you can get like plenty of flint, because you're going to need it for several recipes in the future. Metal sheets and scraps, something you're really going to need, especially when it comes to getting a blacksmith and upgrading your weapons, tools and armor. Now, metal in this game isn't exactly the same as most, especially when you're starting out at least, because when you're starting out, you're going to have to smash barrels, crates, and different things to be able to get scraps and sheets. To be fair, sheets mainly will be made by you, but you can get lucky sometimes and come across some. There is one really good camp for scraps that can be gotten off of enemies, and you can get it out the barrels, especially there. I highly recommend visiting it. So make sure you go over to this location and go smash up some barrels and chests and pretty much just anything like they have, and the people that live there as well. They all give metal scraps, and it is the legit best place you can go to go and get stuff like that when you're starting out in Enshrouded. Next we're going on to Shroud Wood and Shroud Liquid. These two items are really needed when it comes to upgrading your flame altar, and you need it for several other upgrades with your gear. These are pretty simple to get. If you want shroud wood, all you need to do is hack down trees in a shroud infested area with a hatchet. It can be a stone one, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. And then for the actual shroud liquid, you either need to hack down mushrooms, like fully formed ones, or you can actually go and pick up the little like bulbous ones you find in the area, and that will also give you plenty of shroud liquid. There are other resources in this biome as well, though, that you're going to need, especially if you want to build out of mushroom stuff, and that is Mycelium, which you can find if you find a glowy patch of mushroom, and then all you would need to do is pickaxe this area to get plenty of Mycelium, and that way you got it all in your back pocket. It kind of looks like a big furry ball, and once you got that, you can go home and make yourself a mushroom house or whatever you desire to do. Next one's pretty simple to some, but for others it might not be as obvious, and that's why I kind of just, wanted to include it. So first of all, rubble, you can find it at abandoned houses. I mean, yeah, rubble looks like rubble. It's in a pile by the houses. If you mine it with a pickaxe, you will get rubble. So if you want rubble, that's how you get rubble. Now for dirt, it's a little bit easier because you can do this any way you like. Just find some grass or something like that and pickaxe the grass, and it will give you dirt. That way you can fuel different things with the dirt, so that is how you get dirt. And then we go on to the simpler things, which again might not be obvious to some. This is why I want to cover it to be all inclusive here, which is twigs, wood and stone. And some other methods you might not find as obvious on this list I wanted to cover as well, especially when it came to stone, because people might be looking for little rocks on the floor. But that's not the only way you can get stone. So what I mean by that is if you find a cliffside and you hack at it with a pickaxe, you're able to get stone out that way. You don't have to just go looking for rocks, okay? So you can also mine the cliff face for that type of item as well. When it comes to twigs, you will be needing to pick up bushes for that, and that is how you would obtain twigs. Pick up plenty of bushes. There are loads of them in the starter area and elsewhere. And for wood and resin, all you need to do is hack down normal trees, and you have a chance drop for resin, and you can just get plenty of wood that way as well. For tar, all you need to do, you might actually do this by mistake to find tar honestly, is get some food on the fire. It could be mushrooms or something like that. And all you want to do is when it cooks, keep holding it, and then eventually you'll go up into smoke and turn into tar. So that's how you get tar. You just need to burn lots of food. And I think the cheapest way you can do that is just by picking up the red mushrooms you find around in the forest. But either way, that is my video, a quick and snappy video on getting resources in Enshrouded. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has been, please subscribe to the channel or like the video. It really helps me out, and I'll be doing many more Enshrouded guides in the future. So thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!